So, in second stanza that we have just discussed, the poet has used um, irony because the lives that these children lead is totally opposite to the pictures which have been drawn on the walls or the for example a sun rising Shakespeare that is there, a map that is there. So they are completely away from the life that these children are forced to live. So next, moving to the third stanza. Surely Shakespeare is wicked and map a bad example, with ships and sun and love tempting them to steal for lives that slyly turn in the cramped holes from fog to endless night. On this slag heap, these children wear skins peep through by bones and spectacles of steel with mended glass, like bottle bits on stones. All of their time and space are nothing but foggy slum, so blot their maps with slums as big as doom. So just see, surely there is no doubt Shakespeare is wicked. Now, why Shakespeare? Shakespeare stands here for two reasons. One is the bookish education that these children are getting. The bookish education which they do not require at all because it is not fruitful, at least for them. Wicked is bad. That's something that is not good for you. So, this kind of education which these children are getting is bad for them. Now, just see, Shakespeare has been used for the kind of education that these children are getting. So, here the poetic device that the poet has used, this is metonymy. Metonymy has been used for Shakespeare is bad, is wicked, is wicked. So here metonymy has been used because Shakespeare refers to the kind of education that these children get. The map is a bad example because this map is not theirs. Theirs are the windows. This map is given to them by the world outside, the world which has not experienced anything that these children experience. Now, what is there in the ships? In the map, in the map with ships and sun and love, tempting them to steal. Now, why this education? Why this map are bad? Map I have already told because it is not their world. So, the kind of education they get, they come to know about these words like ship, the sun, the love, which tempt them, which make them to steal, which make them tempting is which fascinates you, which attracts you to steal. So education is actually to develop the personality of anybody, but here but in the case of these children, they tempt them to steal because these children come to know that there is a normal world outside their world. No, so to get into such a world or to just what kind of lives these people have, they need to steal. So if they steal money, they will be able to they will be able to lead the lives which have been depicted in the books. So ships, sun and love. So the poet has used climax here. The poet has used climax. Climax means here you can just see the series of things or the series of objects from less important to more important. So this is climax used by the narrator. For lives that slyly turn in their cramped holes from fog to endless night, the kinds of life that secretly turn, slyly is secretly, turn in their cramped holes. So cramped hole is again an echo of the phrase narrow street. So they live, their streets are narrow, the Holes, actually, these holes refer to the places that they live. So it might be their houses. So what kind of houses do they have? They are not actually houses, they are small congested rooms. So they are forced to live, not only their houses even can't be called as houses, they are holes. So just imagine human beings are supposed to spend their time in holes just like animals. So cramped is congested from fog. So what is actually waiting for these children? This is fog and night. So fog and night, again, some images, some symbols in literature which refer to a situation of hopelessness, and that is endless hopelessness in the lives of these children. So what kind they secretly turn, they live, and secretly means nobody notices them. So they are forced to live in cramped holes, the congested small places where they are forced to live. So finally there is no hope for life, there is no hope for light. So there you just find is only fog and night. On this slag heap, now just see this slag heap. So slag heap is dirt, dirt. So the kind of place they live is quite dirty. These children wear skins peeped through by bones. So when you read this particular line, you'll just come to know the physical appearance that these children have. So they are skinny. They are that skinny that they the narrator has not used that they have skin. They used this word, sorry, wear. They wear skin just the way we wear our clothes. So simply is they are skinny, and they are that skinny that their bones can be seen peeping through their skins. So they do not get even proper food. They do not have the place where a human is supposed to live. They do not have even enough quantity of food, which is a requirement of a normal human being. So this is the reason their bones can be